Hi. This week we were talking about leveling the playing field in selection. And I think artificial intelligence is going to play a pretty strong role in this in the future. So I want to talk a little bit about artificial intelligence and leveling the playing field. Um, Del Prado wrote an article with different experts that each one was making predictions about artificial intelligence. For example, Whiteson said people will become cyborgs. In other words, people are going to merge with technology, literally. And I think that's true. And um, uh, Matsuoka said implants will make people physically better. So what we're talking about between Whiteson and Matsuoka, we're talking about cognitive improvement as well as physical improvement. And Dietrich talked about people using exoskeletons, which is already being done now, so that'll just continue to improve. Elon Musk has been critical of artificial intelligence in general. And he said humans must merge with AI to avoid becoming subservient to machines the way monkeys are to people today. In other words, he believes that AI machines have the ability to surpass people. He said humans must merge with artificial intelligence, creating a symbiosis that leads to a democratization of intelligence. And that's from Holly. Musk also believed that autonomous machines present a bigger threat to the world than any single country with nuclear capabilities, just such as North Korea, for example. Nicolelis and AI. AI is a different type of intelligence. Human, in other words, he's comparing that to the intelligence of people. Human consciousness is the result of unpredictable, nonlinear interactions among billions of cells. And that will never be repeated. So the brain does not work using algorithms, and it's not a digital machine, therefore AI will never surpass it. Now that's what he's saying. Although he did agree with Musk that humans need to merge with AI in order to stay relevant. And so he sees a future where humans merge with AI so that humans retain control and the AI simply enhances performance. Okay, in terms of leveling the playing field, with women entering jobs previously performed by men, such as firefighting and military combat, it's been a challenge for selection and placement. And most of that's based on physical fitness tests and upper body strength. The general consensus is that the standards need to be maintained, that we can't afford to lower standards. So the focus as a result of that has been on physical conditioning, where we have learned that with the right type of physical conditioning, women can develop the upper body strength needed to meet the physical requirements. Exoskeletons are being used now in assembly. For example, there was an article by Banis on the use of exoskeletons at Ford on the assembly line. This is with workers who are working underneath the car, and they're lifting and working over their head. And Banis said there's up to 4,600 repetitive motions per shift, which is a lot. So use of an exoskeleton reduces physical injuries, and at the same time it levels the playing field between genders. And I think we'll see this same thing in other areas. For example, Gidman said combat troops carry up to 140 pounds, and with an average of being about 80. So Lockheed Martin is developing an exoskeleton for soldiers, and it's worn over the pants, kind of like leggings, and it aids in lifting, reduces physical injuries, and it helps to level the playing field for genders. And not only that, these physical injuries apply to both genders, so it'll make a big difference. Another example of AI for combat troops is what they're calling molar mics. And this is a device that clips inside the mouth to the soldier's teeth, and around their neck they wear a fairly small transmitter. And this device allows a soldier to hear communications inside their head and transmit messages discreetly. And this could make a difference, especially in hazardous conditions, so special forces and things like that. So we're going to see a lot more of this. These are examples of how people are going to merge with technology, and when they say people are going to become cyborgs, these are examples. So I wanted to show some positive examples of AI. In other words, they could help humans perform work more effectively and safer. And it can level the playing field. It can prevent injury, and it's much safer than depending upon AI to perform dangerous functions such as combat that require humans to use moral reasoning. And what I'm talking about here, I'm talking about autonomous AI that's weaponized. That's the big fear. And multiple experts believe autonomous AI that's weaponized presents perhaps the biggest threat of anything. You can see these are fairly current references. Banis is just August of 2018. Then you've got Gidman from November. And whoops, let me get that next one out. There we go. Another one from Gidman in September. And then Holly on Elon Musk, 2018, and Salon from 2017. Thank you.